A mom wrote to Slate for advice saying she put herself through college working as a stripper, and she's wondering if she should tell her 12 and 14-year-old kids about it. So do we think that kids need to know?
Okay.
Well, I need to make a confession here on national television. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We were all like, what? That's interesting.
Oh my God.
I know most parents don't even want to admit to having sex.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Let
it
alone
depends.
this.
Exactly. It depends. Listen, every kid is different. Every family is different. Your beliefs, your values, how you communicate is different. So I'm going to just talk about my house, because I grew up in the house where pretty sure my parents, I mean, they just never talked about anything like that. In my house, we are the opposite. I parent by a principle that I call radical honesty. So my daughter is also very mature for her age. She's very inquisitive, she's very curious, she wants to know everything about everything. Leave no detail out, mommy, is how she reads it.
She's fact-checking.
Fact-checking. In our house, the reason why we parent by radical honesty is because I think that that is the best way, if your kid can handle it, to really learn. And it's also, I think, a strategy to reduce shame. If mom is saying stripping is shameful, she needs to work on that, because it's all about the context. She did the best for herself at the time with the best that she had at her opportunity. She probably has the house that she has, the education, the means, because she actually did go to college. So the moral of the story is, mommy went to college, not mommy was stripping to pay to college. You know, and there is no, also, personally, there's no shame in that
It is
either.
work. It is sex
It's
work. It is work.
Yeah.
I don't see shame in that.
Yeah. I think also something to consider with parents, I love the radical honesty, but I also think that parents don't have to jump to give the full story right away. Like, you can give, I mean, a lot of kids, maybe this is just my son, but he's not super curious. Like, he'll ask one question, and then if I start the story, it's like his eyes glaze over and he's done. So you could start, and you can just like dole it out as they become more curious. I also caution people, and even though I agree with you completely, you mentioned the word shame, and I agree. You've made meaning out of any action in life, even a mistake. You can turn that around, and then it becomes a teachable moment.
Yeah.
But I will say what kids maybe need to also understand is that, or parents maybe need to understand, is that kids talk, and they talk to each other. And just because in your family you don't find any shame or judgment around that doesn't mean that the extended group of people. So you just have to prepare yourself for that.
But people who go to the strip club also talk, so they could hear it from another source.
That is true. There we go. There we go.
You know what, the one thing I've learned about family secrets are, there are no family secrets. Everybody knows. And they may not say it to your face, but everybody knows. From a very young age, I learned early on that if I stayed in the room and kept my mouth shut and almost became invisible, I would hear all the gossip. And I heard everything from whose third child is not theirs to whose sisters are sleeping with whose husband. And I learned at an early age that I could find out all of that information, and I think parents need to give their kids more credit. The kids know more than you think, even at a very young age. By age 8, 9, I was already on to games. So I feel like if you want to, I'm not telling this mother when to do it, but I'm saying it's gonna come out. So better your kids hear it from you than some inebriated uncle at the Christmas party who's like, you know your mama used to strip. Like, that's what you don't want. So choose it and get ahead of it, because again, it's better for them to hear from you, and everybody already knows. Everybody already knows. So yeah, that's my parenting advice for today. You're welcome, parent. You're welcome. That was free.